Alright guys, let's talk about money. What is up YouTube? This is Keith, your casual teacher. In today's video, I'm gonna break down all the expenses for the entire process so that you can prepare ahead of time. Now this is assuming that you are directly hired and don't want to go through an agency. I will also include the amount of money that you need to be able to live here in America for at least a month. For reference, I will make a couple of assumptions. I will assume that you are under the Amity Institute sponsorship. I will also assume that you are a Filipino and wants to come alone here in the United States. Finally, I will categorize the expenses into fixed cost and variable cost. Also, I will be rounding off some of the numbers for easier calculations. Now let us start with the fixed cost. The first one that you're gonna pay is around $200. This is a non-refundable application fee. Again, I will use Amity for this example. The next one is $220 CVIS fee. So remember the I-901 form? The amount that you're gonna pay for it is $220. The third one, and this is a big one, is the annual administrative fee. Again, I will use Amity as an example here, but this will vary by sponsor. So make sure you research your sponsor so you would know how much you're gonna pay for the admin fee. So the admin fee is paid per school year and is due after arrival in the United States. This fee may be paid by or shared between the applicant and or the school. Usually, sponsors allow you to pay monthly installment for this. So again, you have to check with your sponsor to make sure. For Amity Institute, your yearly fee is as follows. This brings us to a one-time payment of $1,920. If your school sponsors your annual fee, then it will only be around $420. Now let's talk about the variable cost. It's called variable because this will depend on where you get your services. The first one is the visa application fee. This varies by country. If you are in the Philippines, this is around $160. The next one is the health and evacuation or repatriation insurance. Now this one depends on the insurance company. For Amity's insurance partner, it is currently $97 per month. Let's just put 100 for easier calculations. The next one is the plane ticket. This one varies a lot depending on where you are in the Philippines and your destination. Here's a pro tip for you guys to find cheap flights. So you go to Google and just type the flight. Click on one-way ticket. As you can see in the map, you will see different costs. So just click one of them, whichever state that you want to go to, and you should be able to see the price and the flights. So as you can see, the price ranges from $500 to $1,500. Let's say for the sake of easier calculations, let's put $1,000 for now. The next variable cost is the certification or your licensing cost. This varies by state, so it's very important that you look up the price for the licensing in your state. In Arizona, teaching certificate costs around $60 for each certificate, endorsement, or additional approved subject area. The next one is identification cards. I mean, don't get me wrong, your passport and your DS works everywhere here in the US, but I highly recommend getting some sort of identification once you get here. The easiest one you can get is a state ID, but if you already know how to drive, I suggest you work on your driver's license as soon as possible. The process for getting a driver's license varies by state, so make sure you look it up as well. It's so much easier to get a driver's license here compared to the Philippines. No offense, Philippines. In Arizona, both the state ID and the driver's license cost around $25. And the last variable cost, and this one really varies a lot, and that is the housing, transportation, and personal expense. You basically just need to prepare enough money until you get your first paycheck. In Phoenix, Arizona, a single person estimated monthly costs are around $1,012 without rent. With rent, which is around $1,267 to $1,623, you will need to prepare around $2,379 to $2,635 to be able to live for 1 month in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, this is according to this website. So let's just round this off to $2,600 for 1 month. If you are frugal, you won't need to spend as much. So for the variable cost, you are looking at a total of $3,945. Again, let's round this off to $4,000. Okay, so given all the assumptions that I made in this video, if we add up the fixed cost and the variable cost, you will spend roughly around $4,420. In Philippine peso, this is around 242,646.95 cents, which is actually not bad if you look at the big picture. So that is the amount that you need to prepare for the entire process, starting from the application all the way to living here in America for a month. When I was applying 4 years ago, I definitely didn't have that money. So I end up applying for a loan with ridiculous amount of interest. I hope this video will help you prepare ahead of time. Alrighty, that is it for today's video, guys. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this to others so we can help them reach their dreams to coming here to America. Again, this is Keith, your casual teacher, and I'll see you in the next one.